What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to be looking at 10 of the best loadouts within Warzone 2, and these are within like every category of gun: LMGs, ARs, SMGs, marksman rifles. There's some really good loadouts on this game that are really underrated, no one's really using, so I'm going to be telling you all the best ones in this video. So the first one is the M4, you know, the classic M4, everyone uses it, and that's because it's the go-to. It's so good. This is probably the best build I have found a lot of like pro players are using. I do recommend it. High velocity, 60 round mags, you know, the classic barrels that everyone's using. This is my favorite sight right here, the 3.4 times optic sight. It's kind of like everyone used to use the VLK. I think everyone kind of uses this one now. It's really good, and I'm going to have like gameplay for the firing range as well. You can see it here. In the firing range, this gun is so good. There's just no recoil to it, the damage is really good. I don't think I really need to big up the M4 because everyone knows is a go-to. For the pistol, we have the Basilisk Snake Shot. You know, the same thing on Verdansk. We had snake shots that are really OP. This one is just as good. The Akimbo, obviously. You want the snake shot ammunition, and then these are the attachments you want. Basilisk Grip Laser, the attack arrow, and then the Bryson HTA. These are the ones you want. What I would say is the range isn't as good as we had back in Verdansk 2 years ago. I wouldn't say the range is as good, but close range, which is obviously what it's supposed to be, is so good still. This gun 1 or 2 taps people so easily. You've probably seen so many clips on TikTok because everyone's posting them. They're just wiping out squads with 2 bullets each with this gun. It's just a really good secondary to be having right now. Then for the SMG, we have the MP5 or the Lockman Sub. When I say this gun is really, really good, I mean it. I've never used an SMG so good in my life, and I've been playing Warzone pretty much since the day it's come out, and that's including the first one. And no, I have not enjoyed an SMG as much as I've enjoyed this one. This MP5 is so good. Not only is it absolutely amazing close range like an SMG should be, this thing long range, the recoil is something else. It doesn't move. You can aim in and shoot, and literally from 50 meters this thing just doesn't, it just ends people. This could be used as an AR really easily because as you're seeing here, look in the firing range, this thing just doesn't want to move. Close range, the fire rate's insane, the damage is insane. Like I was saying, the main thing, the fucker don't want to move. This gun is fucking insane. What is this all about? So this is why you should be using this Lockman Sub build right now, and there are all the attachments here. Fucking just use it, please. Then to follow up from that Lockman Sub, this is probably what I'd use with it, the RPK. This thing is just as good as well. What I found in this game, ARs are really, really good, but LMGs are just as good if not better. So many LMGs in this game are so good. Only the mobility lets it down a bit, but that's why you use a really good SMG like the MP5. This thing, these are the attachments for it. The Demo X2 grip, the 3.4 times optic, the Attack 597 barrel, the Polar Fire S muzzle, and then the high velocity. You want to be using high velocity on most things. This RPK is insane, it doesn't move. Next we're moving on to the M13. This was a fan favourite within Verdansk. Same thing on this game. M13 is really good because it's just unique of how fast the fire rate is. Same on this game, so you want to be using the 3.4 times, 60 round mag, high velocity, then the Harbinger D20 muzzle, then the 14 Bruin Echelon, whatever that says, I have no idea. You want to be using that. The M13 is something else, the fire rate something else, and with 60 round mags, you can pretty much wipe out a squad, I would say, within 1 mag, and it's the TTK is the fastest, probably one of the fastest guns in the game. Moving on again to a gun that's not really being used that much in this game, but definitely should be. It's one of my, if not my favourite weapon. When a friend told me about this, I didn't think it would work. It's the RAW MG. This is the build you want to be using, and this thing is a beast. You can see just how heavy this gun is. It could pack a punch, that's for sure. It's so good. This is the build you want to be using. I believe it's probably the best one, but this is so underrated. In the firing range right here, I'm having so much fun using this because I was surprised of how quick the time to kill is in this weapon. I didn't expect it to be like on par with the SMGs in terms of fire rate and bloody time to kill, but it really is good. And then the next one, another surprising one, is the RAPPH. This gun is so good once again. This is the best build. I'm not going to name all the attachments now. You can just copy it for yourself if you want to try it out. And saving some of the best loadouts for last is the EBR and the TAQ-56. The EBR is absolutely insane in the multiplayer. It slaps. Same with the Warzone. And the surprising thing is, look at this thing. It's so easy to hit your shots because they just don't move. The recoil is just still, and it literally is 2-tap. 1 or 2-tap and you've knocked an enemy. Same with the TAQ. I think this is probably one of the most popular guns within Al Mazrah, and that's because you can get it at the start of the game, you can get it out of the loot crates, and even the default classes they give you are really good. But this class setup again, is so good. It makes this gun so much better. Barely moves in the firing range. Look at this. Either way guys, leave your favourite loadouts in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.